Welcome to the Mazzer Major electronic dosing grinder. To start, we will run through the major components of the grinder. Starting at the top, we have the bean hopper. At the bottom of the hopper, you have a slide to shut off or allow the beans to flow through into the grinder. Next, we have our adjustment collar, the most important part of our grinder. We will come back to this in a second. We have our on-off switch. Ensure the green light is on, indicating we have power to the grinder. We have our forks, where we place the handle for grinding, and we have our dosing chamber at the front. Lastly, we have our control panel. We have the single shot button, the double shot button, which is the main button we use, and in the middle we have a button to grind manually. The single and double dose buttons are controlled by timers. When you press these buttons, the grinder simply grinds for a pre-programmed amount of time and then shuts off. By controlling this grind time, we can control our dose. To adjust the grind time, simply hold the menu button until it begins to flash. Now release and select the desired button you would like to adjust. Here we can see the current grind time. By pressing the plus sign, the time goes up. The minus sign, the time goes down. Once you have changed the timer, press and hold the menu button again, and this new time will flash, indicating it has been saved. This requires a little bit of trial and error to get the exact weight you are looking for. We recommend adjusting the timer after you have dialed in, as changing grind will also affect the dose. At the top of the grinder is where we adjust the grind size. We adjust the grind to control the flow of the espresso. If our espresso is running too fast, we adjust the grind finer. If it is running too slow, we adjust our grind coarser. Ensure you are only making a little adjustment at a time. Use the markings on the collar and the V at the front of the grinder as a reference marker. We would recommend adjusting one mark at a time until you have the desired espresso you are looking for. After adjusting grind, it is important to remove any of the old grinds from inside the grinder. Simply grind out 1.5 doses and throw these away.